Let's start tonight with American Airlines. Like flying hasn't gotten bad enough, right? Now we hear a male flight attendant arrested by the FBI for allegedly making a secret recording of a 14-year-old kid, a girl, while she used the bathroom. Disgusting. 36-year-old Estes Carter Thompson III. This guy. I don't know why I have to give him anyway. I hate how much time we have to spend respecting the names of people responsible for disgusting things. Anyway, he's been charged with 1 count of attempted sexual exploitation of children and 1 count possession of child pornography depicting a pre-pubescent minor, which is an aggravating factor under the law. The DOJ is investigating, like I said, 4 other incidents of Thompson doing the same thing, okay, minors using an in-flight restroom. Now, so the first question is, how? That we know. Thompson allegedly hid his own cell phone. You see that? His own cell phone in the bathroom, taping it with stickers to make the secret videotapes. Let's bring in retired FBI Special Agent, NewsNation Law and Justice correspondent Jennifer Coffindaffer, and fortunate to have Paul Llewellyn, counsel for the family of the alleged 14-year-old victim. Counsel, thank you for being with us. Coffindaffer, I've never heard of this before. Have you?
Yes, I have. Crime aboard aircraft, anything that can happen in the city and the public happens aboard aircrafts. I've seen masturbation cases, rape cases, attempted murder cases. It all happens on the airplane. And in this particular case, you know, he took advantage of exactly what he knew he could do and probably get away with and had gotten away with in many times past.
You've seen cell phone cameras taped to toilets to videotape people?
That I haven't seen. This is the first.
All right, there we go, Coffindaffer. That's what I was talking about. I know bad things happen on airplanes. So how did they catch this guy? Do we know?
Yes, we know. Actually, the young girl who I think is a true hero, how brave she was and how astute she was to notice something was amiss. First of all, that he went in there, you know, wiped his hands, and she's the one that recovered the device.
Good. And the idea of 4 others, why? What, did they get the phone and they saw it on the phone and that's where they're getting the investigative material for? Or do you think they heard something from him? I really hope they didn't hear from other flight attendants, because if they had been quiet until the guy got caught, that's disgusting also. But what's our best sense of how they're getting the extra cases?
So how they got the extra cases was he ran in and tried to wipe that phone, but unfortunately he can't wipe the cloud. So the cloud served the purpose of finding out these other individuals that he had taken photographs of. And listen, Chris, we haven't even seen what's going to happen when they search his car and when they search his home, because they will get search warrants for all of that. I would expect many more charges against him.
And you got to ask yourself, where do you get the idea to do this? Counsel, how's the family coping? How's the 14-year-old coping?
Chris, clearly it's had a devastating impact on her life. You know, a teenager, she's in her vulnerable years. And the idea that you're filmed in the most vulnerable position, who knows what he did with these photos? They could be on the dark web. Were they being live streamed? We may never know the extent of what happened to this footage, to the photos. So obviously the family's main concern is just looking after the well-being of their daughter.
Now, I have one of these at home. Our kid is going to be 14 in a couple of weeks. I'm not surprised that she had the wherewithal to notice that a phone was in a place that it shouldn't have been. She took the device. Did he take it back from her? What happened?
No, she didn't actually take the device. She took a picture of the device, and then she went back and showed her parents. They immediately alerted the flight crew. This was now a crime scene, yet he was allowed to go back. He was allowed to take his phone, and he was several minutes in the restroom where we understand he was trying to try to factory reset his phone. Why was he allowed to hold on to his phone after a crime had allegedly been committed?
And what's your best answer on that, counsel?
I think, in my view, it was a failing of American Airlines. I think it should have been seized, or at least he should have been supervised. He should not have been allowed to go back into that restroom, try to reset his phone for several minutes.
It sounds, Jennifer, like the kid did the right thing. The parents tell the crew is this guy. So he poses like somebody, oh, I'll go check that out. That sounds very strange. And they don't know that it was him. So he gets a little extra time to try to cover his own behind.
That's exactly what happened, Chris. You sum it up just right. That's what he did. He went in there and he tried to erase the evidence. You can't erase that kind of evidence.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.